welcome to our Fusion 360 program. We are going to be looking at how to draw some simple shapes today, and I will take you through what you can see on your main screen. So up the top is a whole heap of different tabs and a whole heap of bits and pieces that you don't need to really worry about. The design button will allow you to go and see other things like render, simulations, and everything, but we are going to stick with design. Across the top, you've got solid, you've got surface, mesh, sheet metal, plastic, utilities, manage, and so on. We're going to stick with the solid, and all we're going to do to start off with is just worry about this create a sketch. All right, now you can go into this one and go create, or create sketch, but all we're going to do at the moment is just create this sketch. So this is now saying, where do you want to draw the sketch? Do you want to draw on the floor? Do you want to draw on this wall? Or do you want to draw on the other wall? At the moment, let's just pick floor. Okay, and it comes up with all these different options on the side and different things down the bottom. And because we're in draw mode now, it gives us some different tools. Again, we can go down here and see all these different tools, but all I want us to do is click on line. The line tool is how you're going to draw. Now imagine just drawing as if you're drawing with a pencil. The difference is there are two techniques. You can do a dot to dot. So if I go click and click and click, so I'm taking my finger off each time, and it's just like doing a a dot to dot program. And then when I come back, if I come back to start or to anywhere, when I hit escape. Now what we'll find is that I have not, it's not a closed circle, not a closed shape. I'm using the middle button, by the way, just to roll in and out. You can also use your touchpad, 2 fingers on touchpad. I can use my screen sometimes, but this is not a closed shape. If I click on this now though and just connect it up, now see how it's changed blue? That means it's a closed shape. So I have made a shape. I don't know what shape it is. It's just a shape. Now, if I click on line, instead of doing dot to dot, I do a dot to start off with and start making a line. Now when if I click and hold, it will allow me to draw a curve. Now I can move that curve around. If I go past halfway, it will start doing a circle. I can circle right round, but otherwise I've got lots of flexibility with my curves. And if I then take it off, I can do another straight line, or if I click and hold, I can do another curve. Maybe I curve back the other way, right? And then I can do maybe a straight line, and then maybe another curve, another curve, another curve back to here. And I've got another shape. Now, what I want you to do to start off with, your first task is to write your name. Now I'm going to finish this sketch, and you can see I've done some random drawing. I'm going to go File, New Design. I want to do a new design, and I want to create a sketch on the floor, and I'm going to write my name. So I'm going to write down Mr. Johnson. Actually, I'm just going to write Mr. J, so I can go click, click. Now if this gets in the way, if I click back here, click, let's do a funny capital M. Okay, then we'll come in, go down, and down, and I have to go make sure I'm touching, and I've closed the shape. Let's do an R. Now for R, I want to click now and drag to try and make that R shape. The R, come back in. Okay, and to draw the middle part of the R, I'm just going to do the same thing. Come out here, click, and drag this around. Okay, now I can't get rid of this. I can't delete the middle. It will always be colored in because that's a shape in itself. If I do a J, just a simple J. Sometimes that can be quite annoying. All right, click and drag. Maybe I'll go a bit further down first. Click and drag. Now, notice that when I do the J on the inside here, it doesn't like to do it. You kind of have to go downwards first. So do a bit of a straight line before you can do a curve. Okay, back up to the top. And out to here. Oh, last bit. Join it up. Okay, cool. Mr. J, that will do. Now, if I go finish sketch, you can now see I've done Mr. J. Now what I want to do is I want to click on the middle part, hold down Shift, and click on the next bit, and click on the next bit. Then I want to use this lift up tool. So we've used the first tool, now we're going to use the second tool, which is this one. I'm going to click on it, and we're going to drag it up. Right. Now, I'm making a new body. I could join it if I wanted to, or do a cut if I want to cut it out of a different one. But at the moment, we're going to do new body. Not going to worry about anything else and just hit OK. And I've done a Mr. J. If I click on all of it, I can actually zoom around and have a look at it. All right, that is done. And so I'm happy with that. I'm going to stop.